guys. So a lot of you have been showing some real concern about what I said yesterday. Was it yesterday? A couple days ago maybe. That we may be selling our farm. And a lot of you have requested that I set up a GoFundMe or some other way for you to donate money. And I'm going to tell you why I won't do that. If this is a business, it should be able to stand on its own feet, selling its own products, selling its own wares. If I set up a GoFundMe, it pays us one time, and it's not self-feeding. It's not teaching me how to be more effective as a farmer. It's not teaching me how to be more effective as a YouTuber. It's allowing me to kind of rest on my laurels and let you fix things for me. At this point, I'm a grown-up channel and I'm a grown-up business, and if I can't figure out how to make it be self-sustaining, I shouldn't be doing it. I shouldn't be using it as a livelihood for my family if it's not a livelihood for my family. And so I wanted to talk to you about other avenues that we're going to be doing that are, if you want our channel to stay here, are a way for you to support us, but it's also a way for me to get my message out. You guys all know that I did a Kickstarter last year in which I put up knitted goods and the promise of books in exchange for a greenhouse. So that's how we got our greenhouse. We did a Kickstarter. We raised about $4,000. These are our books. So what you get if you buy this on my Etsy store is you get the PDF file so that you can either read it or you can print it up. They are $5 a piece. I wanted to make them be very affordable, and you can also buy them in conjunction with the Homesteading Journal, which again would have a fabric cover on it to protect it. So this is my first book. It's Growing in 4 Seasons. And this is the art. The artist is Mike J. Marsden. And this is the art that he did to show Growing in 4 Seasons. Isn't it beautiful? And it's a little more than 20 pages. The next one is Poultry. In it, it's I think the longest book that I made because I include ducks and chickens and quail and geese and all that kind of thing. The art is by Paige Sidaway and Mike Marsden. This is Paige's first page. You can see the birds and the sun and the cloud that she drew. And it goes through why I would choose any one of the fowl. These are all in a nutshell. I kind of want to call this series In a Nutshell because it's not a huge in-depth look at any of this stuff, but it is, it's a place to start, and it tells all of my secrets. And then rabbits. The art is by Paige, and of course the writing is by me. And then goats with art by Mike J. Marsden. And I need to put his link below because he does amazing, amazing art. He also does logos. Some of you had been asking about logos, graphic arts, graphic designs for websites and that kind of thing. He does that too. And then the last one is pigs. And so you can see, so all of them are at least 20 pages long. There are 5 of them. And if what you're worried about is us going away, go buy my books. They are, if half of my subscribers were to go buy one book, then we would have enough money to live on for 2 years. If half of my subscribers went and bought all 5 of them, then we would have no need to worry for quite a long time. In fact, we could probably just pay off our mortgage. Other things that are on our website are aprons, head scarves like what I wear out in the sun. And my let's see. These are some of my yarns that I've spun. But I also have hats and sweaters and things like that. So for those of you who are not interested in any of this, we are setting up a Patreon account, and Patreon account is also not being a leech. What it is that you get special footage that isn't released on our YouTube channel. And what you do is you pledge a certain amount of money, either per video or per month, according to how much I get done. And the only people who get to see that content or have those rewards are the people who patronize our channel. So that is another way to support us, and we are making actual extra and special footage to go on that. And Mr. Dirt is the one running it, so I kind of am hands off on it. Hopefully it will turn out really well. But what it ends up coming down to in the end is, if I'm not good enough at what I'm doing, I shouldn't be doing it. If I can't support my family with it, I shouldn't be doing it. Some people have asked why I don't go get a job. And the problem there is that if I went and got a job, the homestead would have to go away. I do have some health things that are just part of who I am that mean that if I was working away from home and in a building all day, I would not have the vitality and the health that I have now, and it would be too much for me. And Mr. Dirt does not homestead. He doesn't like to, and the best way to have animals die is to give their care to someone who doesn't care about them. It's not that Mr. Dirt hates animals, it's just that it's not his passion, and thus he doesn't care about it enough to do it. And so what it means in the end is that if I'm here to homestead, we will continue to homestead. If I'm not here to homestead, the homestead will go away and we will move, because it's too much property to have if we're not homesteading. And that's just the reality. And you see, I'm not crying. This is something we've been talking about since Mr. Dirt got hurt. So all my tears that I was feeling at that time are gone by now. We've worked through it, and this is just a very matter-of-fact decision that we've made. So if you don't want these books, you could purchase them for a friend. I promise they're good. They do have everything in it. In a nutshell, the things that have been in the videos, they're in these books. We are also working on cows, sheep. I think those are the other two. The only other two we're working on is one for cows and one for sheep. And so if you like us here, if you like our channel, support us in a way that I feel comfortable with. Share our videos and like our videos. And I love you guys, and go check out our Etsy store. We'll talk to you later.